are at our final approach, the corporate appraisal, also known as the SWOT analysis. Now, SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. When it came to the PEST analysis, we looked at the external factors, the external situation of a company and the market that it might operate in. When it comes to SWOT analysis, we're actually looking into the internal as well as the external workings of a company, the factors that could affect the company as well. Now, when you look at the strengths and weaknesses of a company, we're looking at the internal workings of the company. When you look at the opportunities and threats, we're looking at the external factors that could affect the company. Now, if you are to put the SWOT analysis in a particular format, this is how it should be. You have the strengths and the weaknesses on top and the opportunities and threats at the bottom. Now, you know, it's exactly what the names say, the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats. But to make it a little bit more simple for you, I have given a couple of points that might help you identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats in any given organization. Let's first look into the things that could go under the strengths part. The things we are doing well, the things that the company is doing well, the things we are doing that the competitors are not, things that you have done that your competitors are not doing also, things you are currently doing that your competitors are not doing. There may be the slight competitive advantage that you might have. The next one, the major successes, the awards you might have won, the different sorts of, let's call it, recommendations that high-level clients or such have put you in, different standards that you might have gained, quality assurances that you might have gained. All of these are strengths because this is what keeps you high above the rest. Then the weaknesses, the complete opposite of your strengths. The things we are doing bad, the things that you need to correct or the things that needs a little bit of improvement. The next one, things we are not doing but should be done. Your competitors are doing it, it's just that you're not doing it. And that's a massive weakness because your competitors are doing, and if you don't do it, it becomes their strength and your weakness. And the next one, major failures, situations where customers have come and lodged huge complaints on you, product failures, marketing failures, all of these are weaknesses. And the next quadrant, opportunities, events or changes in the external environment that can be exploited, points where you can take good use of. The next one, things likely to go well in the future. All right, you're doing massive marketing research here, you're doing a lot of product development here, new ideas are coming in, new R&D is done, and you see opportunities that will help you and your business. The next one, threats. Events or changes in the external environment we need to protect ourselves from or defend ourselves against. Now, say for example, the entire industry is going through massive scrutiny and potential lawsuits. You have to take care of the company. You have to ensure that these threats, your company does not face those kind of threats and that you're prepared for such threats. The next one, things likely to go badly in the future. If you are coming up with some sort of a cosmetic item that has something like, I don't know, walnut, say for example, like Kylie, you're releasing a walnut scrub, you know that there are potential amounts of backlash that you might come into. Then you have to identify that these things could go badly. You jot them down as well. Now, the beauty about the SWOT analysis is that once a company identify its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, they can go into two things. First, they can come up with ways to match their strengths with their opportunities and then highlight new areas where your organization can develop, because you're taking your opportunities, you're pairing them up with your strengths, you're backing them up with your strengths and coming up with new possibilities. You're coming up with new improvements for your company. Or you could go on the approach of minimizing and reducing and improving your weaknesses and your threats. You can work on your weaknesses because you know them now, and you can try your best to eliminate your threats or at least substantially reduce and be prepared for your threats. And the other thing is, a SWOT analysis can be done for yourselves as well. For you to get a better understanding of a SWOT analysis, I would like to advise you to do the SWOT analysis on yourself. Draw it up for yourself. Have your strengths identified, your weaknesses identified, your opportunities and your threats identified. then you'll understand exactly what sort of clarity a SWOT analysis might bring to whoever does it, be it a company or be it yourself. With that, we are done with the approaches that, of course, majorly Porter had introduced for competitive advantages, competitive factors.